I can't hear you.
Me neither.
JuJu, we
Look
can't
at
hear
that. We're off to a great start. That's what New York did to me tonight. New York done muted my damn microphone. Holy moly. It's up to you, New York, New York. Welcome back to the alley. Oop. I'm joined today by the illustrious Trista Crick. Say what's happening to the folks.
What up?
We also joined again by my dog 10-Day Tony, aka 10DT. You got to know it.
Jew, I'm wearing black. I feel like you are too. It feels like a bit of a funeral.
Right, bro. At least. And you got to know, if you don't know, my big dog Zach Harper, aka Talk Hoops, is in the building on a Friday night. Say what's happening to the people, bro.
Free cat.
Where
Free cat.
was he?
Come on now.
Bro, we may as well start there, bro. Cat sat his ass on that bench for most of the fourth quarter behind the free throw assassin, the free throw sniper, Mitchell Robinson. What you thought about that, Zach?
I get the look. If you believe in plus minus as like a single game stat, it looked bad. And look, Cat was getting nothing defensively. But when you're struggling to score against the Pacers, and the Pacers are a very good defense since January 1st, like they're no joke.
Yeah.
But you have Jalen Brunson trying to do everything, and you have a guy who historically torches the Pacers. His highest career scoring average is against the Pacers, 27.8 points per game on 67% true shooting. He dropped 40 on them in February. He dropped 35 on them the other night. He had 20 in like 28 minutes or whatever it was. This dude torches the Pacers. You need scoring. I get you need some defense too. Play them together. I don't care. Like, you need his scoring on the court. You need his shooting on the court. I don't know what you're doing.
Trista, what's your thoughts, sis?
Well, first of all, if Mitchell Robinson is a free throw sniper, he's not hitting anybody. I don't want to send that man to war as
like
my
Jay
sniper.
Reed.
It's like 0 dark 30. Like, he's no Jeremy Renner. So I certainly wouldn't call him that. No, it was weird how long it took for Karl Anthony Towns to get back into the game. I literally in my notes was like, where is Cat? Where is Cat? and like, he's food. And so I think at the end of the day, you're worried about the Pacers going on those runs and doing what they did again in game one and them targeting him and putting him in pick and roll. And you already have Jalen Brunson, who's a net negative defensively as well. So you kind of got to pick your poison with these Pacers. And Tom Thibodeau said, well, I guess it didn't work the way that I had it in game one, even though Cat gave me 35. So, and Mitchell Robinson was doing the damn thing. So many second chance points came from Mitch out there. I guess you just felt like you couldn't play them both because the matchups weren't ideal. I don't know why you wouldn't try the two big lineup.
I don't know. Tony, what you thought, bro?
I felt like their two big lineup actually was working, right? Like,
you're right.
Mitch was able to get big offensive rebounds all night. He was able to put the Pacers bigs in positions where they were like, oh, do we send a smaller guy on Cat? Do we try and get a big out on Cat? Miles Turner was kind of like invisible for a little bit of the game too until he hit a couple shots towards the end of the game. But it was like, man, it feels like their best plus minus as a team is when they have both Mitchell Robinson and Cat on the floor together. And it almost felt like they wanted to give Cat a break, like to give him an extended rest. And then all of a sudden the game got away from them and they were like, oh shit, we're trying to get back and try to get back. All right, finally put Cat back in. It had to take a Mitchell Robinson ankle twist for him to somehow get back in the game. Like, it was a lot of weird stuff. They went to the Hack-a-Mitch decently early. I thought they were going to do more of that, to be honest. And I think that's what led to Jalen Brunson taking that super deep three contested, is because I thought they were going to foul him. They ended up not. He ends up taking that bad shot. Like, we'll remember game 2 as the Pascal Siakam game, though, right?
Exactly. It's
nuclear.
big Siakam. Where he from? Stand up wherever he from. I don't want to say some random space.
I think he's from
that
Cameroon.
sounds racist. If I
He's
Let me
from-
Google.
he's
I
from
got you.
Cameroon.
I got you, dude.
I'm pretty sure he's from Cameroon. Like, I'm
Cameroon,
90,
stand up,
97% sure.
She's
bro.
right.
Came out on fire.
Didn't it feel a
Look at
little
Tristan.
like I don't know if you were there, Zach, but it felt like an extended jumbo version of what we got from Pascal Siakam in the 2019 finals. against Golden State,
Mm.
where you're like, oh my fucking God, this guy is unstoppable. 15 for 21 shooting, had mid-range shots, had deep shots. He's slashing, just a complete offensive clinic, aggressive the entire game. Actually, in the fourth quarter, I think he could have had the ball a lot more. I think Tyrese Halliburton was pressing just a little bit. You saw him have that air ball, which was just laughable, which could have been a block, maybe not. But yeah, this is the Pascal Siakam coming out party for the second time.
100%. Like he had 32. If I off the top of my head, I didn't just look this up. I think he had like 32 on 14 of 17 shooting in game 1 of the 2019 NBA Finals. That's again off the top of my head.
That's off the top of his head.
Didn't look it up. I'm not on Basketball Reference at all. Like it's just you just have the memory for this kind of thing.
Yeah, bro. Every time I see Pascal Siakam these days, I think of a live show we did with All the Smoke and Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. And
said he had Jackson, no bag.
Right. He said that boy bag was empty. Not even a fry was in the bottom of the boy bag. I'm talking about nothing. And so until now, right. Until now,
throw this at you.
Look at him.
I'm not trying to like throw shade at him or anything, but when he moves, doesn't it look like his legs are not his? Like he can play. I'm not saying he can't play. He just looks like those aren't his legs.
His legs kind of move at a delay. Like they just move like
that's what it is. It's a
Gumby legs. Like his torso is like 4 feet in front of his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moved like an and1 mixtape. You feel me? Like, but yeah, he proved me wrong today. And Steven Jackson. I know wherever Steven Jackson salute bit, bro.
Salute the stack.
I know he will punch the air watching the TV tonight. Right, girl, that weekend.
The same fadeaway. Damn.
right, bro. And Jalen Brunson, bro, down the street. Matter of fact, before I get to that, chat. Salute to the chat. Everybody done pulled up on us. Like I said, always. Without y'all, who the hell are we? Vinay Suri, Julie Chardon, Sports, Jay Horo, what's that say? Physics? I wouldn't. Reading is fundamental. Cloud Feet Creation.
Jacoby Walker, the boy.
Jacoby Walker, Eric Schick. Man, come on, bro. Salute to y'all for pulling up on us. And my dog Nick B. But yeah, bro, you got to know, like, down the stretch, bro, I get tired of Jalen Brunson with the flopping, bro. Like, he'll have a lane to actually score, but he'll try to sell the flop more than actually attacking it. I'm like, bro, come on. And when they showed the slow-mo with him, I thought he had broke his ankle or something. He on the ground. They showed the slow-mo. That boy got landed on by Neesmith. But, man, if you don't get your ass up, man, we down 10 points. Like, come on, bro. What y'all think about the flopping? Should the referee institute one of them guys late? Or is that too much?
That'd be a tough call.
Yeah, I mean, they've called it in about 6 years, so I don't know if you can call it now.
Bro, I hit his ass with one across the head. Hey, bro, technical foul. Get your ass up, man. Two free throws.
It felt like he didn't have to grab Neesmith, or was it Nembhard or Neesmith on the inbound pass?
You know the N-words.
He pulled him. He pulled him like trying to pull a rope. Had his jersey like halfway down his pants, and it was like, damn, you didn't have to do that. The ball was cruising out of bounds, and it feels like it's always, for as good as he is, for as clutch as he is, he makes plays sometimes that you're like, you shouldn't do that. Right. You're too smart to be doing this. How is it that you always have some sort of either fifth foul that you shouldn't do or a play that doesn't make sense?
That three-pointer, that deep three-pointer,
crazy,
with 10 seconds left, was just unnecessary.
They had a timeout too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they had the time, so you can get fouled. You can like they're gonna foul you, right? Like he pulled up because I think he was worried they were gonna foul.
They were gonna foul.
But like, you got time and a timeout. You can play the free throw game a little bit. You're right.
Yeah, bro. It was one timeout. They went to the timeout. He had just done a miraculous move to cut the lead to 3 late after they was up. Pacers was up 10, and then they showed the zoom in camera on him. And as he was walking to the bench, he made a beeline back to the referee to complain. I'm like, bro, what is your bro? As good as he is, dog. But what you say, sis?
To be honest, there were some, and I am like all game long in my notes. These are bullshit fouls. Like, these are touch fouls. These are SGA fouls. But honestly, down the stretch in the fourth quarter, he was getting mauled. There was that one where
Yeah.
B. Smith was like, "I didn't do it," and I was like, "No, that was dead ass a foul." So I think actually the refs kind of let him play a little bit more down the stretch. So I don't think they wanted it to decide the game. But you're right, it's super annoying to watch.
Yeah, it's a little boy who cried wolf. Like, bro, you start this shit too early in the first quarter. By the time we get on my nerves in the fourth quarter, bro, I ain't see shit, bro. Yeah, I don't know. You get out my face too before I check you up.
To me, it sounds like you. Good thing you're not a ref in the NBA.
Oh, boy.
I feel like you be the most biased ref in the NBA.
Bro, I'll be following jokers to the bench. What? Say it again. I bet you won't look at me.
I promise.
I bet you won't.
but imagine JuJu with the replay review, looking into the camera, giving the
little microphone. Yeah,
absolutely.
The tiny mic is like this big.
He would kill it.
Ain't never gonna be wrong. I'd be like, look, I saw it. I went the call stays the same, not overturned, because I don't like his ass. Matter of fact,
challenge failed. Yes.
Is JuJu and Gucci Mane on every single referee team?
Wow.
But you see when Gucci Mane actually
it's the rap. It's literally the rap referee crew.
Right, you seen when Gucci actually took the picture with the Gucci Mane referee in Miami?
Yeah, James
I was like, look at that. You know what I mean? They're not the same.
Speaking of challenges, really quick. Every play, everybody's got the finger. Everybody's doing the swirl finger. Nembhard did it on a ball that was a play that was clearly a foul or clearly out on him. I don't remember exactly what it was. Yeah. But he turned back to Carlo and was like, no.
I like that.
But that's what I love about Rick is Rick will not do it. Like he's because that was game one. There were a couple. I think Tyrese had one, and then maybe Nembhard had one, or maybe it was Miles Turner like a couple minutes later, and it was in the first half and on stuff. And he's like, no, like shut up, go play.
Exactly.
We're saving these for later, and he saved them for two very important challenges later on in the game. And whereas like Chris Finch, Mark Daigneault, Joe Mazzulla, like they would use one early.
Tom Thibodeau was the second quarter.
Yeah,
right.
You get it
because of Mitchell
on a bullshit. Literally,
you wasted it. Who cares? Like you've wasted it. Save those for later. If I was a coach and I had players doing every time you did that in the first half, you're fined $1,000.
Wow. Say that shit again.
Wow. Nah, let's up it. You do the twirl in the first half, $1,000. Don't we will review the tape after every game. Every game.
No, what we need actually is more embarrassing than that. We need them in tutus doing the pirouette with their finger like that at practice. Go. Yeah, you want to do this? Yeah. I'm putting you in ballet slippers.
Well, they got to do that as they deliver the $1,000 cash into the pot. Yes.
Does that go coach's dinner at the end of the year?
Coach's dinner, coach's vacation at the end of the year. Absolutely. Yeah.
Bruh, that is not enough. That's not enough. Them boy made $10 million every 3 plays. If
they do it a lot. Trust me.
It's
gonna add up. It's gonna
it ain't gonna add up. Yeah. You know what's gonna add up more? 100. You feel me? 100.
Well, you know what?
I'm gonna tell y'all that practice.
Like Luka does it. That's 100.
Wow,
$100,000. Luka does it. Like it's dependent on your contract.
Player, it's like 10x.
Wow, absolutely,
bro. Nah, Supermax, I'm telling folks in practice. I don't give a damn if you are Miles Turner or Miles
Miles Garrett
Bridges, Deuce McBride. Right, you do this to me during the game, you're getting fined. I don't care. I don't.
JuJu's finding a 10-day dude. A 10-day dude. 100.
Ben Shepherd's like review it.
Ben Shepherd out there looking like a damn porn star. Whatever. Cut the mustache. Ben Shepherd. I know you watched this show.
No,
cut that damn mustache off your damn face, man.
Doesn't he look like a Wish Jordan Poole a little bit?
Wow.
He looks like if I tried to draw Jordan Poole. Yeah. Like that's what he looks like.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bro, look crazy as hell.
But he was D'd up. You get a big 3.
What about if Tony Bradley? If Tony Bradley did it, he'd be broke.
Tony Bradley.
Exactly.
Literally,
I'm telling you,
be in the negative.
I'm telling you, coaches who use their challenges. Any coach who use their challenge before the fourth quarter, you should get fined, sir. You don't understand life, man. You don't understand liberty. Like, what the hell is you using the challenge in the second quarter for? I don't give a damn if you get the challenge right. Now you're down 1. You need both of them. Save them. Mr. Robinson doing this. Boy, sit your ass by me, man. I don't give, man. Look here, I'm trying to go off on a tangent, but I had this in my notes. Like, challenges are ruining the sport. speaking of ruining the sport, Thomas Bryant, I'm so sorry. Like, I just gotta send my boy a little shout out. Put everybody, send your punch your hand to the screen and send a anointing to Thomas Bryant because he be looking goofy as hell out there. First quarter, he out there holding his hand. They went to commercial. He was doing this. I'm like, bro, go to the bench.
No,
Ryan played no important minutes in his
that
life. He
is
got a ring.
that man calls for the ball like he's Deion Waiters. Like that man calls for the ball constantly.
Right, bro.
Has he scored this series? Has he scored yet?
He scored
he had
last
one
game by
dunk.
4 points.
Yeah.
It's
And some
tough
free
to
throws.
watch, though. It's tough to watch.
It is very tough to watch, bro. Thomas Bryant get well soon. He didn't play the whole second half, so maybe he was hurting. And they up too, so I'm piling on.
4 minutes, 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's efficiency right
and
there.
a broken finger, we think.
Yeah,
right.
He's the one in that picture of LeBron breaking the all-time scoring record, Kareem's record. He's posted. He's all for the ball, like he's in the paint. He wanted it.
NBA champion Thomas Bryant. So we gotta keep respect on his name. Also, while we pointing our hands to the screen, send some prayer to my boy Taylor Vipolis, a New York Knicks fan. New York Knicks savant fan. He made the song. It got picked up by everybody. We sending an anointing and a blessing your way, brother.
Wow.
In his name we pray. I'm gonna call my dog Mike from Queens before we get out of here too.
We got to hear from Mike. Is Mike gonna tell me Knicks in 6? What's he gonna tell me?
He gonna say that exactly. But yeah, bro. What did y'all have? Trista, I know you got a lot of notes right now. Where do you want to take this?
I mean, I think there was just much better intensity on both sides. I honestly think as bad as game 1 was, I think game 2 might feel worse if you're a Knicks fan. Just because like I said 2 nights ago, I think it's better to be the team between these two teams. My bad, y'all.
It's all good. $3.
$3. $3.
Wait, let's review that. Hold on. Let's review that. We gotta.
I think you want to be the team that's coming back in the fourth quarter. Between these two, they're the cardiac Knicks, they're the cardiac Pacers. I thought that the Knicks were going to be the team to win tonight just because Jalen Brunson functions better from behind instead of in front, right? So I think the way that game ended, especially the way that the Knicks looked more focused, their defensive rotations were better. The Pacers didn't look outside of Pascal Siakam like they were able to get much going. And for the Pacers to be able to pull ahead and keep that to me feels like really a missed opportunity, especially the way that Jalen Brunson was cooking down the stretch.
Anthony Brown from YouTube asks, is Pascal Siakam the real playoff P? Wow. He's asking for a friend.
Wow.
I'm gonna give my vote.
Who else would it be?
Right.
I don't know yet. Like I don't know a playoff P.
Yeah.
Right.
Playoff.
Last time I heard a P, it was associated with a podcast that took a break until they was focusing on a championship. Get the hell out of here. And now they in the
hold on, there's
lottery.
that 2K league, right? That's still around.
Yeah.
Might have been that,
Also, right now, I want to remind the audience out there, if you are suffering from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, go ahead and hit up them boys. Every 2 commercials, I'm getting the Sky Rizzy. I don't know if it's the plan I'm on.
No. I got that too.
No. That's
Hulu thinks I'm.
I don't get those. Maybe y'all are ashy.
Oh, damn.
I'm good.
She done said I'm ashy. I might need to lotion up. Baby, give me some lotion. I'm ashy. Well, yeah, bro. What a game. It's going to be hard for the Knicks fans to make sense of this one. Headed to Indiana. Because this is the same type of energy that Boston fans had last series heading to New York. Like, it's not really a lot of excuses you can make for this one. You dig? Like, I mean, moving on. Let's go back to the Western Conference right quick. You dig? Like, man, the same scenario. Well, not the same exact scenario going on with the Thunder and the Timberwolves, but I literally don't see how the Timberwolves can get a W in this series.
Wow. Really?
Because at this point, because it's not the fact that they're imposing their will, it's the fact that everybody on the Thunder, both sides of the ball, defense, offense, they're gonna give you what you need. If they ain't scoring, they D it up. Julius Randle.
Oh man.
6 points and
For
34
as much as I've
minutes.
caped up for Julius Randle on the
Right,
show
bruh.
the
Look,
last
bruh.
2 weeks, okay,
Bruh.
he does that to me when I've supported him.
We did a
It's-
full
bruh.
soliloquy. 10-day. We
We need one.
literally
You
were
got the
just
floor.
going crazy for. He's changed his legacy.
This
Yeah.
And the last
This is the
month.
Julius Randle we were waiting
This
for.
is you know what the problem is. The
What's
problem
that?
is you don't talk about a perfect game during a perfect
That's
game.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
you jinx
He was
it.
having the perfect playoffs.
Yeah, he was having perfect playoffs. I mean, yeah, like this is, there was that apology form going around that was a little misguided. We need an apology form for the apology form.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
we need.
bruh.
That I mean, yeah. I do think there's a path for even the Wolves being tied 2-2 going back to OKC. I don't think they can win the series at this point because I don't see how they could even win in OKC. But if you look at it, they're generating good 3-point shots in both games, especially game one. Game one, they went 8 of 30 on wide open threes. And it was good shooters. It's not like Rudy Gobert spotting up in the corner and they're finding him and he's doing whatever the hell he does. He's been he's been terrible.
Hold on, before we go, I'm gonna cut you out right quick. Thomas Peterson just sent a $10 donation.
Wow,
Salute to you,
playoff P.
brother. You feel me? Salute to Thomas Peterson.
For plaque
I love what you
psoriasis?
do, brother.
For Sky
Might
Ruby.
be severe. Salute to Thomas P. Dog. Thank you so much, Thomas Peterson. But keep going, Zach. My bad.
Yeah. So when you go home, when you play at home, those shots should fall, right? If they're still generating the same shots. Like they had guys who are 40% wide open 3-point shooters shooting like they'd never touched the ball before in game one. Game two, they got their ass kicked. There's no doubt about it. Game two, they got their ass kicked. Game one, they should have won the game. I know what the final score was, but they should have been up 15, 18 points at halftime. They weren't because they missed wide open shots. And they were down 10 with 5 minutes left and they lost the rope. But that's like game one was very winnable for them. And I think like at home, they'll hit those shots. Now, they can't turn the ball over, right? Like that's an issue. And they have been very sloppy with the ball. But I think they win game three. Game four is going to be tough because OKC is going to make adjustments. But I think it's very winnable for them, at least at home in these next two games. But there's not a chance they win a game in OKC because the Thunder's like, we always talk about like teams get hot shooting the ball. The Thunder get hot defending. Like their defense gets hot. It's crazy. I've never seen a defense get hot before. Like it's crazy how they go on a run that way.
It's like deflection after deflection.
Yeah.
I do want to say, though, the physicality from the Thunder and how little they get called for any fouls versus how Shea is officiated, I think has become a national concern. Like I think it's now like cuts to Medicaid, cuts to Medicare, and like the free foul disparity. Because it's not even really the free throw disparity, because they foul just so much more.
Yeah,
like, it's like elbow to the face. Julius Randle is getting mugged in the paint, and it's like, oh, I didn't see anything, and you just like barely graze Shea.
Just you don't even have to graze him. If he just falls, they're like, well, something.
If he makes a face,
like
he like screws.
He wouldn't just fall on his
up.
own. Like he clearly something happened. Like sometimes they just trip. Like Luke
like
falls all the
Jada,
time. They're like,
Jada McDaniel said, "Bump this. I'll give y'all the foul."
He said, "Oh, you want a foul? I got you."
I love that. Like he's like, all right, yeah, I am frustrated. Here's a real foul.
That's the LA Fitness foul. That's the I scored 4 or 5 on you foul. That I'm talking shit. You got to get back to me.
Right. Yeah, bro. I like that, bro. I like that way of thinking, man. Salute to Jaden for that one. Because what can you do on MVP night other than that?
To Tristan's point, like I'm good with the physicality. Like obviously you want to call both ways or not call both ways, like whatever. It's just got to be consistent. You can't have it where, and this happened in game one, Caruso can't be such a physical defender and then flop when Jaden McDaniels barely makes contact and get the call. Like it can't be both. One or the other. Either you're calling the little contact and flops are okay, or you're allowing the physical stuff. But it can't, like one player, it can't be allowed to get both. That's crazy.
Right. He played just like Elmer Fudd from Space Jam, bro. Looked like him and played just like him. He's soaring through the air one play. Next play, he on his damn back. crying
Yeah.
foul on Bugs Banner talking about Wabbit season. But to the chat right now, we got some smoke in the chat right now, Trista. Johnny Brave says Trista is a hater.
Wow.
What do you
Whoa.
have to say to
Whoa.
my
about
dog
what?
Johnny Brave? Exactly. I
Who
think
am
about
I
the
hating
Thunder.
on?
Exactly.
Who am I hating on?
Get
I'm
him.
just
That's all I'm
calling-
putting up.
Listen, first and foremost, we're calling balls and strikes over here. Listen, I
You
don't
feel
have
me?
has nothing to
Robotic.
do with my emotions or my opinions because I absolutely love Shea. I've been a big Shea stan since he got traded to the Thunder and he was Chris Paul's little brother. I remember when I was rooting for Poku, and I bet you this effing chat doesn't even know Pokashevsky.
You don't even
spell
know
Pokashevsky?
Poku, Johnny.
Can you
Listen,
Exactly.
you don't even know about Nikola Topic and what he's about to be.
You feel me?
Time it up.
Get his
That's
ass.
good.
Listen,
Get his
like
ass,
I've been rocking when they were grabbing kids like Misic over there, and we didn't know what was gonna happen. So I've been
Hornets legend.
putting up Hornets legend, putting up for Shea as like a potential MVP candidate before people would even listen to what I had to say.
Yeah.
But it's
and guess what?
And now he is, right? But you get these superstar calls that he wasn't getting 2-3 years ago, and we kind of jumped the shark a little bit. And the same thing goes for Jalen Brunson. When Jalen Brunson was playing for the Mavs and Luka was hurt in game 1 of the Utah series, and I was like, they need to pay this man his money. And if they don't pay him what he needs to get paid, which I think was like 3 years, $42 million or something like that off the top of my head, which they didn't pay. I was the one being like, he's going to be one of the greatest Knicks of all time. And people were like, Trista, you're tripping. But I can also say both of them are legendary foul merchants. That's what they do. That's a part of the game. And I can say that as a fan, I don't like it.
And
Johnny
on the flip side,
Brave.
if you're going to call that for Shea, call for Ant.
Call it for Ant.
It's that simple. It's just consistency.
Game 2,
All anybody wants
they got
is
it there though.
consistency.
Game 2, they evened out the free throw, disparity a little bit. For me, it's more so just all the role players on Minnesota just turn into pumpkins. Nas Reed, hello, APB out on Nas Reed. Where are you, my brother? Like
that
I
ugly
love
ass
Nas
jumper.
Reed.
That ugly ass jumper.
DiVincenzo.
Dante's been
Nikhil
gone.
Alexander Walker, even though he helped out Thursday Thunder yesterday, salute to the boy.
Well, then he's fine.
Let it rain. Clear it out.
Hit a big time. Nikhil Alexander Walker, Jaden McDaniels. Like, I'm going down the line, and it's like, where is everybody?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna mention Rudy Gobert. You know how I feel about Rudy Gobert. Bum. Get the guy off my team. Don't want him. Don't want to see him. Zach, as Mr. Minnesota, as lead Timberwolf, Zach. Talk to me about Rudy Gobert and the 5 missing first-round picks.
What curse words can I say? I don't want to violate anything I can't say.
It's
okay?
YouTube.
All right. Can I say
we
the
can say
F word?
pretty much everything. We gotta just spread them out though. We can't just say all of them in a row.
There's only one
not gonna say all
word
of
we
them in a
can't say right now. But 2 words we can't say right now.
There
and I heard one of them. I got the news today on one.
All right. I'll clean it up. How about this?
Okay.
If I see one more effing bounce pass on a pick and roll to Rudy Gobert in traffic against the Thunder, the best team at get it, like he can't catch. He has frying pans for hands. He can't catch. So you're going to throw a bounce pass to him where his problem is already that he brings the ball down.
Yeah.
When you're tall, when you're the tall kid, they say keep it high because you're like they're gonna swipe at it. It's the only place they can get it. Well, 13 years into the league or whatever he's at this point, 12 years in, he's still like, oh, I'll catch it and then I'll bring it down low. Why? I don't know. But he does that. If you're gonna throw him a bounce pass at his hip, it's low. He's gonna still bring it down even lower. It's gonna get swiped. You might as well just chuck it down the floor and say, Caruso and Dort, why don't you guys go do like an Oklahoma drill or something and go dive for it? Like, first one gets it. Like, you can't throw him a bounce pass. He's not going to catch it. You can barely throw him a lob. Like, there are times where, like, they'll hit him in the dunker spot, and I'm like, I don't know where this is going. Even if he's alone, you don't know where this is going. He has a use, like, tap out the offensive rebounds, protect the rim, grab defensive rebounds, and please keep it high and, like, get it to a guard. Get it to anybody. It doesn't even have to be a guard. Just get it to anybody as quickly as you
On
can.
your team, please.
Well, yeah, that would be
On your
preferred, but just out of his hands.
That needs to be said. It needs to be said.
I don't know if
Look,
you get if it goes to Dort and then like maybe Conley can come pick it from behind, whatever. Like it just out of his hands is where I need it. But like he cannot. Like this is we saw this when he was in Utah, and thankfully Chris Finch isn't as tied into like having to feed his ego as Quinn Snyder was. But like you don't need him on the floor in this series as much as you think you do, right? Like he can serve a purpose. There are times you will need him out there, but this is a Naz Reid, Julius Randle series, which makes Naz's performance in the first two games and Julius' performance in game 2 so troubling. Like that.
Well, I'm sending Naz Reid on the first bus to New Orleans. Get ready to learn Pelicanese, as I say.
Because I haven't seen
wherever
him.
the hell. Get ready to learn Atlanta Hawkinese.
AP
Hawkinese,
where are you?
You're out of here after this season. Like
Does
I
he have
say,
a twin?
Bruh, that jumper, when it's
They're
going in, you be like, how? Right. But when you benching that ugly ass jumper, boy, bring your ass over here by me, bruh. Get your tail back. Just you playing tailback. This
Get
guy.
his ass out.
Whose jumper is uglier, Tyrese Halliburton's or Naz Reid's?
Naz Reid, bro. 100%
They're
Naz
both-
Reid.
Ooh,
they're
I don't
so
know.
tough.
I don't know. Hallie's is
Bro,
What does Halliburton do that makes it look weird? Because I've tried to do the math on his jumper, but it's like I think it's the arm angle.
Yeah, I think it's like a twisting.
It's like he does this like weird thing where he goes like this with the
yeah.
off.
his wrist twist, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's killer.
Like
Like
3 in Brunson's face was dagger.
Right.
don't change it. Don't change it because it's wet.
No,
but like God, it's
don't
gross.
listen to us.
Who is he looking at? Who is Hallie looking
I
at
think
after that
Reggie.
shot? Was he looking at
think-
Reggie?
I think it's
He was
Reggie.
Reggie.
Yeah, I think he
He
keeps
was
going to
pointing at
Reggie.
Reggie.
Yeah.
And Reggie
Yeah.
sounded like he had a big old Pablo Torre smile on his face when he was talking. He was like,
course he did.
"I'll tell
Right.
you, there's nothing like this guy."
Look, that boy Kevin
Ear to
Harlan
ear.
say he was wet. I'm like, well, damn.
I know. I heard
Hey,
that.
salute to Kevin Harlan. I ain't know you like
And
me
you got
like that.
that. No, you got down like
That's
that.
a goat. That's the goat.
Right.
He is the goat. He is the goat.
Listen.
Cloud Feet Creation say, if I was big as hell like Rudy Gobert, I'm gonna be better than Shaq. Hot Hammett.
Wow.
So let's throw that into the fire. Go ahead, sis.
Just real quick to circle back to Reggie, and I know Johnny P or whatever his name is going to be like, oh, here's another tick on the crick hater scale. Why is Reggie doing this game? Like, why is he calling this series? He is a known Knicks hater. He has the legendary performances. Is it just for us? Because it does feel like a little I love it. It's great. But if I'm a Knicks fan, I'm like, get this guy the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear this broadcast. I'm turning on Sirius XM and I want to hear Monica McNutt.
But okay, first off, we're gonna show some love right now to Ray. Brother Ray done sent $10 donation in. Say
Thank you,
much
Ray.
love to
Thank
y'all.
you, Ray.
He say Knicks
That's
and
Sky
6.
Rizzy.
Shout out to my boy Taylor. And breaking news, we got a legend on the phone right now.
Wow.
My dog Mike from Queens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brother Mike, what do you have to say about game 2 of these Eastern Conference Finals, bro?
Lackluster play from the Knicks tonight. Why was Cat sitting till 2 minutes and 25 seconds in the fourth quarter is confusing.
Yeah,
With
confusing.
only 3 fouls.
That's your
He
coach.
didn't have 5 fouls. We're
Not for long.
down 6 to 8 points. He should be in a game.
Yeah.
Pick and roll, Jalen Brunson, Cat all day. Spread their defense out.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Okay, but now that y'all down 2-0, what's your prediction going back to Indiana, bro?
We have to win both games in Indiana. If we lose
good take.
any one of these games, I'm never going to say we out of it.
Yeah.
But I will say, if we lose any one of these games, it's going to be real problematic to see us move to the finals.
Damn, bro. What you got to say to all the Knicks fans out here that's listening to you right
Keep
now?
your head up, man. It's Friday night. Go get a bottle if your liquor store open.
Yeah.
Go roll something, whatever you want. But what I'm saying is, it's Friday. We got to go in Indiana. And, and beat some corn huskers.
I feel you, bro. Well, appreciate you. You know, we're gonna call and check in with you after every damn
Close
game,
enough.
bro.
Hey,
Close enough.
He's there. He's right there.
Knicks
Yeah.
fans, it's orange and blue all day. That's the term. We're gonna stick with it. Don't listen. It's hard right now.
It's hard.
It's tough. I'm hurt, but we gotta win Sunday. That's a must. That's a must win.
Yes, sir.
Literally.
All right, bro. I'm gonna call you back after we finish taping, bro.
My God.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. It's looking bleak. No Memphis in New York right now. Like bro. Like,
I will
don't see
say,
it.
Mike was very optimistic though.
He was.
Very
He a good
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
He just had him another baby. Yeah,
I heard it in the background. I heard it because I hear the same noises at my house, so I knew exactly what that was.
It was very
Right.
foreign to me. I didn't know what that was. I don't know. I just heard
A
noise.
bird? What is that?
Yeah.
That baby
TV on?
needs a
What's
diaper
going on?
change,
Yeah.
is what that needs.
Right. What's your setup when you watching the game, Tony? Now you got the newborn.
I got
in
the baby
house.
upstairs with my wife, and I'm downstairs watching the game. So I got to take the baby. I'm working tonight. I'm on the show with Ju. I got to lock in. I got to make sure that I'm watching every second. And she's
Yeah.
like,
Can't help
okay, fine. She'll take the baby upstairs. Even though, and I think I don't remember. We talk a lot in this medium, but my baby loves hoops. So we'll put her on a mat that's facing opposite from the TV, and she'll turn her head backwards to watch the game. I think she likes the fast motion of the fast breaks and stuff. So she's locked in. She's watched more hoops than a lot of. She's put it this way, Ju. She's watched more hoops than Mike Ryan this year.
Damn.
And she's
Wow.
I can guarantee that.
Wow.
I can guarantee that.
We got to put that on the shirt. She done watch more hoops than Mike Dan Ryan this year. Salute
4 months old.
Jason Price in the chat. He says Newcastle, Indiana in the building. Real hoopers know Pacers in 5.
Wow.
Like and Jalen Rose, yo. Like Jalen Rose, yo. Salute, bro. What a take. Chat, you know we got your back. So yeah, keep sending them in. You know we're gonna give you the shout out. Tristan, you got that look in your eyes, bro. What you,
Well, I
what you
didn't know
got
why
going
he
on?
sent. I didn't know why he sent $5.33. I wasn't sure.
Look,
I was
look,
just
I
kind of
done
like
been there
kinda-
before. I done been there before. I done
Listen.
put up to the gas station and you gotta put.
Listen.
I done
You
put
got $7.44 in your car.
That's what I got.
Change thing. Like, yeah, it's like this is gonna
So
have to
thank
do.
you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if that's what it is, then thank you. I remember when I was really broke trying to break into media and I was
Yeah.
still trying to eat clean. Like one of my lowest lows is I would go to Whole Foods, you know, like the soup containers are like $2.99 for the small
Yeah.
soups. And then I would go to the deli and I would order the wild caught salmon that's $27.99 a pound, and I would smush it in the soup
You
container.
have to. You have to.
So I had about $40
Yeah.
of soup for $2.99.
Oof.
Zach, what's the brokest thing you done ever did in your entire life?
That's funny. We got this question today on the mailbag for Count the Dings.
Wow,
My
yeah,
answer,
look at
my answer was, and this is bad. I managed to split one box of Kraft macaroni and cheese into 3 meals. One box, 3 meals. As a grown ass man, ate one portion, and this is like, you know, I'm in my early 20s, so this is like, it weren't like Tupperware containers or anything. Like, it's the pot, and then I saran wrap over it. Like, there's lucky there was saran wrap on there. Like, that was
Yeah.
pretty high class for me. So I ate like a third of it, saran wrapped it. Later that night, ate a third of it, saran wrap. Next day for lunch, saran wrap. Like, that was lunch, dinner, lunch. That was
like it.
that was tough. That was tough. Yeah.
Tony, what about you, bro? What's the brokest thing you done did as an adult man?
When I was at ESPN and I was living up in New Britain, Connecticut, Miami kid, never been in cold weather like that.
Yeah.
It's snowing outside. And, you know, I was working part-time at the time. And, you know, when there's more month than money, that's the type of tip I was on. There's more month than money.
Boy, do I.
And I'm a Costco member, so I lived across the street in New Britain from the Costco that's out there in Connecticut. And what I would do is I would get a big baguette loaf of bread, and then I'd chop that bit into like 6 pieces, and then I'd freeze it. So like so it wouldn't go bad. I would freeze that shit. So every night I would take out part of the frozen thing, put it in the oven for a little bit, get a little warm, put some cheese on it, and then have a grilled cheese. But I would have to ration the bread, make sure that it wouldn't go bad on me. So I always have the bread in the freezer, which is crazy work.
My mom does that right now. She still puts my bread in the freezer now. She freezes butter. She freezes milk.
Butter, that's crazy.
I tell her, Mom, you do not need it. We're not there anymore.
Yeah.
We don't need to do
my parents are still stocking like the fridge and the pantry like it's the pandemic. Like they're still like, I'm like, you guys don't, it's the two of you. Like, and you barely eat. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
Keeping your head over water. Making a way when you can. Temporary layoffs, good times. Look, one time I got look, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was broke as hell. I put like $2.63 in the gas tank. And I had to walk inside and give it to the man. I had to count out the 63 and say him. And the gallon was like $3.50.
I've put in less than $2 cash into a gas
Bro,
pump.
I gotta get there.
Yeah.
That shit gonna get you there. It sound crazy, but I bet you get where you're going. Now back, I don't know. You might have to call.
You
for
just gotta get there.
App.
Yes.
Right, getting there. Speaking of getting there, bro, all the Knicks got to do is just get to Indianapolis and get a damn win, bro. I can't see them getting swept. It's not possible for them to get swept. They changed the name of the streets to Jalen Brunson Boulevard, to Josh Hart Lane, to Cat.
Where was Josh Hart, by the way? Another guy vanished.
Good question.
Vanished.
Good question.
He was looking sad on the bench.
To play him.
Right. I don't know what Tibbs got on. Tibbs better straighten up, because I think he might be one of the first coaches to get to the conference finals and get his ass fired, because some of these moves that he making, it don't make no damn sense, aside from challenging the play in the second quarter.
Now,
Zach?
Now, this feels like, I don't know, maybe let's just call it 4 days ago.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a lot of discourse about how Tom Thibodeau was right this whole time, and he doesn't overplay his players, and it got them there, and it prepared them for these deep playoff runs and everything. And now we're 2 losses into the conference finals. Like, yeah, his ass getting fired. Like, I mean, it was like 4 days ago. I know, because I read the shit. Like, it was everywhere. I saw Knicks fans say it. I saw writers writing it. I saw radio people saying it on Instagram, like reels and shit. Like, I saw it all. And now it's like he's got to go.
He's keeping receipts. He's keeping receipts
everywhere. Like, let's be consistent here.
It's clear that Rick Carlisle is coaching circles.
Oh yeah. 100%.
And the disparity has to be quite clear. The issue, though, is Tibbs is Leon Rose's guy. That's what he is. Like, that's just what it's gonna be. Like, he's Worldwide West's guy. They go back to the CAA days. Like, this thing runs deep. I don't like, and also Jalen Brunson's dad is close with Tibbs. Like, I just don't think. I think they're ahead of schedule. They could say they're ahead of schedule at least. And as much as it's obvious that a better coach would be able to do more in game, like at least like moment to moment, we don't know in terms of like outcome, because the Eastern Conference Finals and beating the Celtics is pretty damn good, and how they did it is really impressive.
Asterisk or no?
I'm putting
no asterisk.
No asterisk.
No asterisk.
In my pocket. I'm gonna pull it out. I might pull my asterisk out.
I felt like there was
show my asterisk.
Hold on. I think they were beating them before the injury.
Yeah,
not the injury. That's not the asterisk.
Okay.
My asterisk is punkacity.
Oh,
like,
wow.
You up 20 and you should launching threes, and you got a maniac at the helm, Joe Mazzulla. I'm gonna put a little asterisk on that, because if I was coaching the Celtics, we would have got them W's. He just like they're letting it happen. Hey, we just got to knock down shots. Like I said,
but what about his cute little quotes after the games? What about his fun little like, I don't care. Oh, they're so sweet.
It's like Nas Reed jumper. It's cute when you win the game or when it go in, but that shit is ugly as hell when you missing. Boy, if you don't get out my face, Joe Mazzulla, I was looking at my screen like this at Joe Mazzulla.
Remember they had the royal family.
Trista.
Man, look at here, bro. See, now you finna make me fire him. I'm gonna send an email to BostonCeltics.com.
He said the only royalty I know is Peter, Paul, and Mary. And I
And
said,
the Lord,
this
his Lord and Savior.
man
Oh,
is OD over here. Is he not just like Darvin Ham with better analytics?
Nah, he ain't even, bruh. He is the Joker.
IST
with,
legend, Darvin Ham.
Without the makeup on his face. He just went to work.
He just keeps his hands in his pockets. He just doesn't want to draw anything up. He doesn't want to change any schemes. It's like, it's a make or miss league. It's a make or miss league.
Exactly.
A lot of misses.
Right, we're gonna meet you at the Crossburg and miss your ass when we get you up out of here. New ownership, do the right thing.
75 misses in the first 2 games.
Let me ask this, because Tristan, you make good points about the safety of Tibbs' job, but let me throw this at you, okay? There's another person who is rep by CAA from Astoria, currently has no job, recently fired, has a championship under his belt. Michael Malone just so happens to be available. So it might not be a Leon Rose situation. It might be old Jimmy Dolan who decides, you know what? I don't like losing to the Pacers. I'm angry. We're supposed to beat those bums. I think that might be the case.
I think also, though, you have to keep in mind, if you're the ones that are stumping for Tibbs, that the Denver Nuggets just kind of quit on Michael Malone.
Oh, for sure.
But after how many years, though?
What, 9?
That's a 11? Long time for a hard-ass coach for people to be bought into that system. Like, even though Tibbs is also a hard-ass coach, right? Like, it's not like it's differentiation of styles where you're having finesse and hard-ass. It's like, could you get another hard-ass coach and then have to listen to him for another couple of years? Like, that's the part that's like, you're not going from one way to the other. It's like straight hard-ass the whole way.
But the one problem in all this is when you try to apply logical thinking to James Dolan.
Also true.
We're having a logical conversation with good points.
Right.
This man wrote a song called "Fix the Knicks" about his own team that he screwed up. Like, it's
the sharpshooters.
Bro, look, I want to send all the straight shooters. I want to send a salute out to Mike Malone, because Mike Malone right now, he is one of the funniest people in my life right now, because I feel like he told them folks, yes, they probably offered him this job like right in the postseason, whole postseason. He said, boy, you will not see my face until the
Denver's
Nuggets are out of here. You feel me? Brother came with the suit on, like,
you look good too.
You know what I mean? With the boy at the funeral. Mike Malone reporting in the Western Conference Finals in that same damn meme. He got nothing but good
with a big old smile on his face too.
Big
he was
smile.
looking at OKC like.
And so that's why Shea's the MVP. Like, just ready to. Oh my God,
guys! I have a little something for you. Okay, speaking of Tibbs, and I want to draw a comparison here and see what you guys think.
Okay,
Knicks went 51-31 this season. Okay. We're talking about Tibbs being fired. A coach in 2013-2014 with a team that felt like it was about to take the next step went 51-31, and this coach got fired.
Okay.
Mark Jackson.
So don't get me started.
Could there be a coach that could come in and unlock what's going on in New York and take them to the next level?
Who is
the
that
same
words.
That's the question, right? Is it Malone?
Yeah,
is it somebody else?
I don't know if it's Malone.
That's
because I feel like Malone's very similar to what Tibbs is doing, right? Not the same, but very similar.
And Steve Kerr was a lot different in so many ways than Mark Jackson.
I still feel like Steve Kerr took Mark Jackson championships. I'm just gonna say that. It's my
that is true. That is very true.
Like all Mark Jackson had to do was keep
Mark Jackson saw the vision. He saw the vision, and Kerr was like,
Mark Jackson was saying that he thought he was getting like leaks in, like he thought Festus Ezeli was like spying on him.
Hey, maybe he was a spy. Maybe he was a naked gun. 33 and a half.
He tried to pour holy water on Steph's ankle and tell him to walk it off.
To be honest, though,
you need some Jesus on your ankle.
To be honest, has he had an
ankle
holy
injury? Water,
has he had an ankle injury?
Good.
It's been good.
Does it work on plaque psoriasis? Or is it just Sky Rizzy?
That's what Sky Rizzy is.
It's just holy water.
Mark Jackson's holy water.
Yeah.
It's literally just like
Mark Jackson's secret stuff.
Here we go. See, Mark Jackson's secret stuff.
Right, Sky Rizzy all along. Man, look, I'm finna try something crazy right now. It's a Knicks loss. I'm finna call the man, not the myth, right now. Taylor, the creator.
Call him.
I'm gonna see if
him.
he answer the phone. I don't think he's
the
gonna
boy.
answer the phone, but let me see if he answers this phone right now. I'm pretty sure he won't. I'm pretty sure he won't answer this phone.
Let's see. Hopefully he will.
Oh, Taylor, come on.
He's got it.
Give it to us.
Oh,
wow.
No. No.
How about I call him?
Howard.
I'm gonna call him.
Right.
Hold up. Here we go.
He's on do not.
Oh, he said he on the train right now. He said he on the train home. Damn, that's not too bad.
Talk about a sad ass train ride. Everybody in Knicks gear. You got the foam fingers. Everybody just like
JuJu, call Josh. Call Josh.
Watch out, bro. Watch out.
Oh yeah, that's another person that's I know not.
Oh, he can't be happy. He can't be happy.
Next time.
Oh man, I know Josh is mad. He been out there pumping up the crowd. I seen him talking. Man, I'm so mad, boy. Please let him answer this phone.
At least Mike from Queens was a real one. Answer the phone
right away.
You know, we got his pound of flesh.
You feel me?
I'm saying 50-50, yes. 50-50.
I'm saying
I think a pickup.
He gonna answer this phone.
Come on.
No, he's gonna do it.
He's not gonna answer.
It's a man of character.
He just looked at the phone right now.
You can like hear it in the ring, can't you?
Forwarded to voicemail.
He's like,
bro,
he's like, not tonight. Not tonight.
We can't get a Knicks fan on his phone besides Mike from Queens, man. Salute to the chat. Julio, Chardon, Cloud Feet, I see you again. Chicago, great one. Angel Rivera. Come on, man. Without y'all, who the hell are we? My dog Ray, David Collins. Thank you for pulling up on us, man. Any last words before we get up out of here, man? We had like 52 minutes right now. What y'all got to say, man, on the way out, man?
Go ahead, Zach.
Anybody?
Give us some wins. Minnesota and New York. I want a series. I don't want lopsided conference finals. We need some more basketball. Yeah. I think we'll get a good finals regardless. Well, I hope we get. I don't know. I hope we get a good finals regardless. But give us some wins. Give it let's get our stuff together. The Knicks. Let's get our stuff together. Wolves. Let's at least make this 2-2. You can lose in 6. I don't care. Let's make this 2-2.
I don't even care how many games the Wolves win besides just one. I just want to see competitive games all the way to the end. Just like we're seeing with this Pacers Knicks series, where at the end, when it's winning time, I want my heart to pump out of my chest. I want to say who's going. I don't want to turn off my TV and have my mom make me watch season 11 of Alone to see who is going to make
but who's going to make it? Who is going to make it? That's what I got to know. Yes.
Right.
People are going crazy out there in the wilderness.
Nuts. Yeah. Oh, man.
They actually are. And on side note, before we also get out of here, Nafisa Kaya went off tonight in the comeback win for the Knicks.
Again?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Bro,
His
son was up.
With 4 minutes to go.
Came back.
Keep all your opinions. Keep your tweets. Best player in the W. I don't care.
Wow.
Right.
I'm not listening to anything else.
Also, free Marina Mabry. Free her.
Yes.
Free her, but
Cat,
sometimes, man, she be aggravating.
Yeah.
Also, Ju was front row courtside for the Ryan Howard, Caitlin Clark shit talk fest. And boy, oh boy, do I wish I was there. That would have been electric content. The next one's in July in Atlanta?
Yeah, it's coming up. Look, them folks. I got you, sis. I got you. Yeah, we got the Dallas Wings and Paige Beckers coming in the city tomorrow. So
okay,
yeah, I mean, I'm a big lover of the dream and the W, man. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. The Valkyrie got their first win the other night. Right now, we got the Mercury and the Storm in the close one. Mystic and Aces are right now in the battle. But yeah, bro, tune in to the W, man. The Timberwolves. I think I want to make a bet too. By the way, Zach, you say the Timberwolves gonna get a W.
They're getting one tomorrow night. Tomorrow night.
I want to bet you something, bro. What are you willing to put on the line for that? Because I think they're gonna get swept.
Wow.
I don't know. I'll send you money for dinner. How about that? I'll buy you dinner.
For sure. Chat, tell us what we should bet, and we're gonna consider that as well. You feel me? Tony, what you got to say on the way up out of here, bro?
NBA, for as much as you guys hear that it's rigged, please rig this and make us give us an
please
rig it and give us an interesting finals. Get New York into the finals. Please just make a fun series in the West. Get New York into the finals, and like let's just pretend that it's not rigged, but it's rigged. Please rig it. Like let's do something, man. I can't have Pacers Thunder as the final. And then the Pacers win. It's gonna lose. It's gonna drive me crazy.
The WNBA rigged their championship. You can rig this one.
Okay, let's
Free the links.
Mr. Minnesota.
Absolutely. We saw it. I don't care how Ryan Rucco called that game. We all saw it.
That wasn't a foul. That wasn't a foul. Brianna Stewart just fell down. She just fell down.
Give us our championship back.
Wow.
And she traveled for real. All about New York Liberty fans out there.
Unit.
Yeah, I feel y'all. Yeah, you matter of fact, it was rigged. I'm on y'all team.
Right. She's wearing a New York skyline dress, the commissioner. Get out of here.
Exactly. Come on. We saw it. We saw the writing on the damn dress. Yeah, Tristan, what you got anything to say out of here? We're on the way out of here, sis.
I literally just said I want competitive games, Ju. What you want?
Eric Adams mad as hell right now.
Oh yeah, that boy is mad that he is a joker. Well, look, man, Ben Shepherd, cut that mustache off your face. Them my last words. Wow. Stop looking like that out there in these professional games. Cut the mustache off your face if you're gonna get them big 3-pointers. And man, thank you, chat, once again for.
I got one more thing to say. Real quick.
Tell them, Tony.
I saw somebody on Twitter say if the Knicks come back from 2-0, they're gonna free Diddy.
What?
Look.
That's I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm just reporting the news. I didn't make that up.
And look, on that note, we are going to get up out of here.
I gotta work, guys. I gotta write something. Maybe I don't know.
Catch us next time on the same bat channel at the same bat channel.
Yeah, I gotta go watch Alone.
You will be getting a letter in the mail.
I'm just again reporting the news. I report, you decide.
Thank you for producing us tonight. Cut us, get us out of here.